Good afternoon. My name is Nathan Sharp. I live in Crystal River. Commissioners, last Wednesday, I had the privilege of making my first trip to the state capitol during a legislative session, and I encourage the same folks that come to these meetings and speak every 2 weeks to do the exact same thing. Spend some time wandering the halls, meeting your legislators, seeing committees in action, and watching the floor debate. It is definitely an eye-opening experience. As the supermajority in Tallahassee continues to erode home rule, we can no longer afford to ignore what happens in Tallahassee and the consequences of whom we send to represent us. Today, I want to provide an update on one of the bills I spoke about 2 weeks ago, and also talk about another preemption bill, because it is the session of preemption. HB 439, SB 1604, this is the Land Use and Development Regulation Bill. It is on the second reading in both chambers. This is the bill that would prevent the county from denying a land use change for the Sweetwater development in Sugar Mill because the infrastructure to support it doesn't exist. So let's take that in. Tallahassee is making it so you as a board won't be able to keep developments that our community doesn't want out. So they're taking that power away from you. The legislation was deemed, the legislature has deemed that this was also the appropriate bill for the government to punish a business for speaking its mind. So it's all but certain to pass, unfortunately. HB 1515, SB 170, this is the local ordinance bill. It forces counties and cities to spend tax dollars to defend ordinances that address the unique needs of their communities and pauses those ordinances while the matter is before a court if they are challenged by a business entity. The bill also adds a requirement that a business impact assessment be added to certain types of ordinances. This is potentially time-consuming and expensive for local governments that are already financially strapped and limited on resources. It could delay and impede the ability to respond to the needs of our citizens. The bill passed the Senate and is on the second reading calendar in the House. Last meeting, it was mentioned that finding a way to reach our residents when these bad bills were in process was important. Broward County issued a press release and other communications to businesses and community leaders regarding the public construction bill. I'll send that out to everybody so they have a copy. But finding a way to work with the county administrator to do something like this before the next session will be beneficial. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.